watching KOAT Action 7 News.
Donald Trump will visit New Mexico Thursday, and many Democrats are downplaying the visit. Reporter Corey Howard joins us with more. Corey.
Yeah, that's right, Ron. Well, the Democratic Party of New Mexico is downplaying this visit. Now, we did speak with our political expert at KOAT about the visit and how does he believe that the party will respond.
How could this affect the Democratic side of things?
I think both campaigns will assess their strategies as we go in the closing days. I'd be surprised, though, if Kamala Harris comes to New Mexico as a reaction or response to Donald Trump.
While it's unlikely the land of enchantment will see the Democratic presidential nominee, Democrats are responding to Trump's visit. On Sunday, the Democratic Party of New Mexico sent this statement saying, in part, Trump is wasting time coming to our state, as polling shows New Mexicans are set to reject his MAGA extremism and divisive rhetoric yet again. Democrat State Representative Pamela Herndon organizing an anti-Trump rally in response to the former president's visit.
So one of the first things that we're doing is make sure that we're galvanizing the members who do identify as Democrats and encouraging them to don't forget to vote.
Think about other races that are closer, such as CD2 and, just some of those down ballot races. What could this visit mean for those races?
So hopefully nothing. Challenging
Herndon on Election Day, Republican Marcy May, who says,
when I heard that Trump was coming, I think it's just going to energize our base. And our base just isn't Republicans. There are many people in New Mexico that want to see a change. They don't like the way the country's been run for the last 4 years.
Now, Democrats did say that they are just trying to get their supporters out and vote, while Republicans believe that this visit will do the same thing for them. Reporting in Albuquerque, Corey Howard, KOAT Action 7 News.
Corey, thank you. A location for the former president's trip has not been released.